My favourite author at the moment, I suppose if I'm talking about children's books, I'd probably have to go for J.K. It's not so much the work itself, but what she's done for children's writing, that she's opened up to lots of kids who maybe hadn't been reading, have discovered the joy of a book. So, you know, you've got to give her as much kudos as you can for that. She's done a wonderful thing, and she is a great writer. When I got news that we were going to have a deal for the children's book, I was so excited, and I sort of called my daughter in because I got this email from Charlie, who's now my editor, and I said to Grace, just look at that on the screen and tell me what that's saying. And she said, well, I think it says that they really, really like your work and they want to meet your dad. And I was like, whoa, fantastic. It was great. And I'm really excited about the prospect of like reaching new audiences and you know, taking the idea of writing to a young audience and maybe getting other kids interested in the idea of writing themselves. I run something called the Manchester Writers' Workshop, which has been running for an unbelievable 27 years now. It's every Tuesday night. If people are in Manchester on a Tuesday night and they're interested in writing, you should come along to that, because we exist to try and help people get better at writing. Whatever stage people are at, they bring their work in and they read it, and we give them some constructive criticism. And that sounds quite awful, but in fact we're quite gentle when people first come along, and as the relationship develops we can get quite realistic about the strengths of the writing and also the weaknesses, things that people can develop. We've had some success stories. I've got a couple of people who've got deals just recently, and it's all wonderful. My advice to anybody who wants to write is quite simple: never give up. I've been in the writing business for a long time. I mean, I previously wrote adult books, and through the 90s I published about 12 of them. But the interesting thing was that I had come to a stage in my writing for adults where I felt that I wasn't making much headway, and I was starting to feel a bit disenchanted with the process. And then, quite by accident, you know, because I wrote this children's book for my daughter, and then I was very lucky. I met this wonderful person called Charlie Shepherd at Random House, who saw what the book was about and the potential of it. And the strange thing about writing is that you just have to make that one connection with somebody who understands what you're trying to do and can help you to take it to a wider audience. Once you've got that, you're on your way, but it might take you years to get to that point. So you must always send your work out to as many publishers and as many agents as you can until finally one day something clicks.